15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world. Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Read a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic!
The answer's here. Bang nose. Bang nose. Bang who knows?
All right, what is up, everybody? It is time. We finally do the Angels of Delulu. Yo, what's up, man? How goes it? It's pretty good. Yesterday did not go how I planned. I didn't have to work, so I was planning on streaming all day. But I had to was fixing my car, and that kind of just had some other stuff I had to take care of, so I just kind of was like, yeah, I guess I'll just do it tomorrow when I'm done with class. So we're gonna do my dailies, then we're gonna get right into the story. There's this video I wanted to watch and react to, and maybe I'll do it tonight if I stream tonight to make up for the fact that I didn't stream yesterday. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
Let's do this.
You feel lost.
You need to do this like 4 times. I don't know how to do the rotation for this team, I'm gonna be honest. So like I honestly, because I got used to how I wanted to play the team with Dylan, I like how Dylan plays in the team more. Is it? Don't like the build that much, but it's funny. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I should have exactly enough. My math is correct. There we go. Okay, yeah, we have exactly enough to max out her core traces, her core's passive, which just also goes to show I really need to get more attack rolls, honestly. Dude, I tilt too much. What the fuck?
The line is gone. Radiant cloud.
Oh, that was an awesome finisher. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix this. My model's rotating way or tilting too much. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, it just feels weird because it feels like I'm overcapping Shung Wang's overcap passive trace thing. Dude, I don't know what the fuck it is. My computer's just a piece of shit. I think I need to bring it in somewhere to figure out why the hell I'm always having performance issues with this fucking machine. It makes me hate PC because it feels like my machine is just awful.
Here I frost. Frost glistens. My domain.
Right.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time? Hello? We fight. Hang on.
Do you want?
Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
Like we need, I think for now I need to do 2-piece. Right. I need 2-piece like attack for this just because of how little my attack is. Right, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Right, yeah. And I'm and right now I'm at 33. No. I was really hoping that would do it. Yeah, but but okay, here's the thing. Hear me out. I'm a Stweemo, so I have to have the good build. That good, as they say. I hate that I said that. Just ignore it. Scratch it. Take it off the record. Scratch it off the record. Cope. You bitch. Cope. Cope. Okay, that's better. Cope. Wow, we're 12 away. You're a bitch. That's fucked up. These pieces look almost identical. I keep looking at them at a quick glance and just being like, why do I have 6 of the same disc on? Okay. We did it! Dude, I swear to God.
Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
Arguably the best domain in the game, to be honest, in my opinion. If somebody said that, I don't blame them. I wouldn't disagree too hard with that. You know, I said I was gonna do the story, but I'm gonna do the weeklies because starting Thursday, I'm not like Thursday night. I'm not gonna be touching this game. Like I'm gonna be doing my dailies, but it's gonna be like, wait, what? Huh? Hugo's here.
I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing.
I gotta start over. God damn it. Okay. Just do this. That's this one honestly seems pretty busted. I'm pretty sure my disc 4 is God tier on my Miyabi based on internet, but I don't remember because I try not to look at that website because I don't care about my builds enough in this game for that. Like I do, but I don't.
Before setting out, I asked Shifu about our fortune. She said today's gonna go
I want to do the shit for
The line is drawn. My move. There's more to battle. The glory. You can leave the fight to me. What's this? Opening for you. The door to me. I'll be fine. What the heavens? Weapons. Just 2 more hits. Don't push yourself, Miss Zhao.
dude, having Caesar just on command as a 4th character, pretty fucking awesome. Not gonna lie.
Step further. The line is drawn. Radiant clouds. Frost weapons. The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens. Radiant clouds. I won't budge. Even one step. The Eshenguang is Yunquei Summit, breaking all illusions.
My pieces are pretty shit.
Keep this advantage. Here comes bubblegum. You, bubblegum. I see edge. Frost weapons. From the heavens. I call this move Funny Flash Combo. That's all well. You subtle hammer. There's more to battle. The glory. Just 2 more hits.
I alone am the star of this concert.
Entering the delusion domain. I'll be fine.
Wait, is this a new boss that I'm now learning about?
Light brings the dawn. I'm in charge now. Follow up attack. Here comes bubblegum. Got the shot.
Fuck this bitch. Look at this. Look at this. Plus 3100 attack, plus 95 crit damage. This is actually insane. Thank you for the ban, Ark. I appreciate it. No, what the fuck? I don't understand it. Fuck this bitch.
A measure of steel slices the world through. Let this sword array send you away.
There won't be a next.
Dude, I went to my college today and somebody was handing out Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs. And my wife is obsessed with that one TikTok lady that made the this one jingle for Dr. Pepper. So like all I can think about is fucking Dr. Pepper. Cause it's just in my brain, bro. It's awful. Like I don't hate Dr. Pepper. I hate thinking about it all the time, okay? This guy.
Get behind me. Leave it to me. There's more to battle. The glory. Here it's from. Radiant cloud. Split the heavens. My turn now? I'm gonna do my best. Let's all go down together! I'll be fine. Delulu, just for me. I can do this. The line is gone. Radiant cloud. Split the heavens. Arc.
Guys, I think I might add a point redemption for a farmer hat. Because there's this video I want to watch about this YouTuber called Gotcha Smack. And he said something that he's getting a lot of shit for. And it's, as a parent, I understand what he meant, and it was just really poorly said.
Light brings the dawn. The line is gone. What the heavens? Radiant cloud. It's getting stronger. I won't budge. Even one step. I'll be fine.
Ah! This is so funny to do a Zhao. I mean, I guess I'll just talk about it now and I'll make it into a little short. Okay, so I just want to give my opinion on the whole Gotcha Smack drama. Now, I don't think it's drama. It's just a dude who has kids said something about kids and people got upset because they're forgetting what it's like being a kid or what it's like talking to a child. What he said was that kids don't give a fuck about the sacrifices parents make. That's what he said, but as a parent, he's not right, but I think it's not what he meant. What I think he meant is that a child doesn't understand what the parent is what the parent sacrifices for them. Because there have been times where I'm exhausted and I'm frustrated and I'm just like, Lil Pon, you don't know what I've given up. You don't know what I've had to do to make sure we are where we are today. And they're like, that's not my problem. Like, he's 9. He doesn't know how to say it's not my problem, but he doesn't give a shit what I've had to do because he's not old enough he doesn't have enough life experience to understand what that means. So when grown-ass adults are saying, yes, kids do appreciate the sacrifices parents make, they appreciate it when they're older because they know, they can understand what it means. So I think people just need to chill out. Dude he said it badly, but I'm assuming that's what his intention was. And I don't think how he said it was wrong, but I don't disagree. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, no, that's actually the drama. And I could show that, to show the clip, that's like he was saying that kids don't give a fuck what the parents about parent sacrifices. And like I just said, I think it's true, but not in the way that he said it. He said it wrong. He said it badly.
And wins power in the heavens! Radiant cloud! Split the heavens! Not one step further! The Yeshunguang of Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions!
Right, because they're a child. They own, like... It sounds mean, but they genuinely just are only worried about themselves. Like, they get upset about shit that doesn't feel fair to them. Like, if they, like, my kids, they're very intelligent and are actually very good at articulating what their problem is. Generally, sometimes, like, you know, they're 9 and 7, they have their problem saying it. But when something doesn't feel fair, they're like, that's not fair. And like, it's granted, the biggest issue is kid logic. Kids aren't stupid, they're naive because they just don't fucking know. They're children. They don't need to fucking know. They don't need to fucking care what you do for them. Any parent that says you need to respect what I've done for you is weird. I want you to respect me because I'm your dad, not because I do fatherly things to you. or for you, I mean. I want you to just say thank you. And like my kids, they do appreciate the stuff that I do for them because they say thank you. Even when it's getting them school supplies. It's something I gotta do. I can't just send them to school without pencils and notebooks and a backpack, but they say thank you. But when I had to, exactly, as someone who was forced to grow up early, grow up young and mature fast, I want my kids to be fucking naive, not for as long as possible, because that's a fucking lie. But like, I don't need them to sit there and think about how I've had to, like, you know, because you guys know, when a few weeks, like last month, the last few months for my local football team, when it would come back into town, I would have to stay late and help when they came back at 3 in the fucking morning, or like 2 in the morning. I wouldn't get home until 3 in the morning, and I'd have to get up at 7. That's not their fucking problem. They just know that I'm tired. And you know what? Those days, my wife would be at work. Mom would be at work. Mrs. Palmer would be at work. The kids would be with me. They would bring me fucking breakfast because they appreciate that shit. Because they're not fucking dumb, but you don't need to throw it in their face. They know your work, you're trying to do, provide for them. They know when you're putting in the effort. You don't need to throw it in their face. They don't need to, you know. Yo, what's up, Ghost? How's it going? Sorry, I'm a big gotcha CC said something, and Saint Tontas was kind of giving him some people are giving him some shit for it. And I think most of the people giving him shit aren't fucking parents and don't understand what he means by kids don't give a fuck about what you do for them. And like, I don't know. I feel like you guys probably think I'm like overly like passionate about it, but it's just like, as somebody who has kids, I know what the fuck was like. I get it. I get what was the intention, or if what I'm assuming was his intention, I get it. And I agree with him in that regard. Right. It's like that's what he does all the time. And it's like, I'm not against, like, I don't always agree with what he says, but, and even not just him, but in general, I might not agree with what you say, but if I don't understand, or if I think you say something abrasively, or you say something in a more intense way, I'm gonna make sure that I understand what the fuck you're actually trying to say. Because if he meant what he said by kids don't give a fuck about parent sacrifices, I disagree with that. If that's what he actually meant, I disagree with it. But if it's what I said before, where it's just kids don't understand it because they're fucking children and they're naive and they don't understand the real adult world. They don't understand what goes on when you're a grown-up. So they just physically can't wrap their head around it and respect it because they don't understand. You can't respect something you don't understand fully. Like, you can't truly respect it, you know? And the people who respect their parents for what they've done for them when they were kids, they respect it because they're an adult who understands what that means, you know? And I just think people are being fucking weirdos about it. And yes, I'm gonna farm it, but I'm also farming it because I'm a fucking parent who has 2 amazing children, and I have perspective on this. Okay, so like that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I've seen, like, it just showed up on my YouTube recommended, and I'm like, what? And I heard it, and I was just like, my interpretation is, because when I was younger, when my oldest was old enough to start talking, and, you know, there was some time I was like, dude, I'm tired. I've had to just, I just finished a 14-hour shift. I'm too tired to take you to the playground. And he got mad at, and my kid, a 3-year-old, was upset. And in that moment, mind you, I was like 20. I was like 20, 21. No, 21. And I was like, what the fuck? In that moment, I was frustrated. I was like, dude, I'm fucking tired. Like, just chill. But as I've grown up, and as I've gained perspective as a parent, he's a kid. He doesn't fucking get that working 14 hours straight, busting your ass in a fucking paper mill makes you fucking tired. That's not his problem. He wants to go to the park, and I told him no. That's all he knows. That's all he understands, is he was told no to something he wanted to do. You know, and that's, I'm not gonna just keep talking about it, because I'm just talking in a circle. But that's my opinion on it. That's my thought on it. You can agree with me if you want. You can disagree. I don't give a shit. I get why people were frustrated by what he said, but I think he was coming at it from the same, like, a similar perspective that I am. So I am more inclined to, as another parent, as another person who has children, I understand that that's how it feels. As a parent, that's how it feels. Realistically, they just don't give a fuck, but because they're kids and they're naive and they just don't know, and that's okay. You know? So the people coming at him for being a bad dad and talking about his kid are fucking weirdos for that. It's parasocial as fuck, and you're cringe. Go back to your mom's fucking basement and just focus on your fucking dino nuggies, bro. You don't have kids. And if you do have kids, I really want to know if you, like, if you understand what he like, again, I'm assuming intention. I'm assuming intention. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if he meant what he said literally, I disagree with that. But based on my assumed intention, if you disagree with him, just tell me why. I want to understand why. Because maybe there's a perspective I don't have. And I'm 100% willing to be wrong. But I don't think I am. All right, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's go back to gacha games. All right.
Hey, what kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
I should have kept recording there, because the video when I was talking about, I would like to think so. I would like to think I do. I'm not the best. I'm not like a theory crafter, but I have a I will leave it up to chat. Do you guys think I have a very good understanding of ZZZ and knowledge of it? I just don't know the specific, like, calcs and shit is where you lose me. 129.86. I know things. Yes, I do. I'm gonna do 4 pulls just so it's an even 30, okay? What? Stop building pity. Stop building pity. I repeat, stop building pity. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I dead ass was just trying to. Okay. Yeah, I'm really knowledgeable about Zenless, as you can tell. You think there will be a Bernie's banner after the ZZZ putting it in the shop? Yes, I think she should. I know. I know, Ark. I went through so much to get her. Does this mean I can go to an this maybe? Who's my main? Yes, I can switch to this. My main is
asset confirmed. Would you like to take a stroll on the hello number 0? I'll protect
probably Miyabi. Miyabi would probably be my main. Her glow is so heckin' cute. You're so right. It is so heckin' cute. I love Bernice. I've gassed up Bernice since day fucking 1. I am an anomaly main. Okay?
Only the brave will. I only handle technical matters.
Hello there.
Thank you so much for the follow, Astrofan.
I am the eye. Let's hire
My Bernice isn't great. This is my Bernice build. She's not great, but I got her W2. I've had her Wenjin since day 1, but I got her W2 because of her potential buffs. Giving her more ER just benefits her. I was sad when Vivian came out. Art can attest to that. Art can prove that. Because and that's the best bait though. That's the thing. That's the best fucking bait. I was sad when Vivian came out because I was like, well, now Bernice, you can't, like, Bernice is not as valuable. But you know what? Even before she got buffed, I would still whip out Bernice. To buy, you have tokens to buy 5 stars?
hello. Rep
Really?
2493 at your service.
I don't have any and I spend money. Well, actually, that's a lie. I had one selector because of the top off event, and I got Xingyi because she was the only one I didn't have. So I got Xingyi and her Wenjin. This is where I become unrelatable, right? Okay. Where's my first standard unit?
We fighting? Let's start the experiment.
This is with a selector, by the way. With the free standard selector, M5. It really puts into perspective how lucky I've been. But I have 4 Hellfire gears. And I have like 3 Weeping Cradles. Or I've gotten 3 Weeping Cradles. M6 Bernice. What does M6 Bernice do again?
The ocean's got this is the
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
I just need to read her. I really want more of. You want to know how I got Grace's Wenjin? I got Grace's Wenjin on the 1-year anniversary, and they gave us a free standard Wenjin. That is the only reason why I have Fusion Compiler. But let me read her Mindscapes real quick. So increase the limit of heat to 1 from 100 to 140. Upon entering the battlefield beneath, accumulates an additional 40 heat. Okay, so that's really good. I primarily lose to Hellfire gear. When triggering the afterburn effect, thermal penetration is applied to the enemy. Yep, I am capable of thermal penetration. Just ask my wife. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mrs. Pawn. Because you can get M2 Jin. That's really good. Yeah. Stacking up to 5 times. That's lasting 6 seconds. Repeat triggers resets the duration. When any allied unit hits in the squad hits the enemy, the attack's pen ratio is increased by 4% for each stack of thermal penetration, up to a max of 20%. Okay. 4, when the EX special attack or assist attack hits an enemy, the move's crit rate increases by 30%. Max flame spray duration of EX. Hence heat stirring method double shot increases by 1 second. Oh, that's okay. This is a very mid Mindscape. The 30% crit rate is great and all, but like she's an anomaly character. She doesn't care much about crit. When Bernice hits an enemy with EX special attack, intense heat stirring method double shot. 1 sec, I dropped my pen. It triggers an additional special afterburn effect, dealing 60% of Bernice's attack as fire damage. Jeez. Oh god, it's a paragraph. After hitting the enemy with EX special attack, double shot, while the move is active, EX special attack, intense stirring double shot, special afterburn effect, and burn effects will ignore 25% of the fire res. When double shot fire blast hits an enemy, if that enemy is burned, it triggers an additional instance of burn damage equal to 1800% of the original damage. Oh, that's really good. That's actually a really good point. I would have recommended that regardless, but I just needed a refresher. I just want to say the only reason I have M1 Jane is because I did the thing of pulling for an A rank. I pulled for a 4-star. I got 1 copy of Seth before I got any copy. I got 2 copies of Jane before I got Seth. And I got all of his Wenjin before I got Beans.
If you need help, call me anytime.
We fight.
Heading out for inspiration? Let's go.
Ark, do you think this is okay? Like, I'm capping out her buff, and I have 2-piece energy.
Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce. Hello? Rep 2493 at your service.
Give me an S ring right now.
What the hell?
I forgot to share the Wenjin. Who's my highest mind? Grace is my highest Mindscape character
I only handle technical matters.
at M5. I'm trying to get them dogs on my
Let's
page.
start the experiment.
Limited, Miyabi, Shenglong. No, Caesar.
Hello?
I'll only the we fighting? Take
One of my, I think this is one of the most buff needed characters in the fucking game. She needs the biggest buffs. She is the Zhongli of Zenless Zone Zero, and people don't put enough respect on her name. I got 2 copies of her. Yeah, I really wanted M2, remember? But then I lost the 50-50. So I saved it for Vivian. I think. No, I got the M1. I want M2. Because I pull a lot more, because I spend money on Star Rail. You lost someone today? That's so tragic. Who'd you win to? Who'd you lose to? Yeah, M2 makes Caesar an actually good buffer. Grace.
Only the brave will win. That's me.
Because you said earlier you lost to Grace 13 times. So statistically speaking, that is the best guess. Okay, let's actually get to the story now. Although part of me wants to do this now that I have her built. Grace is awesome though, I'm just saying.
No matter, come to the promise to tell me if anything's the anticipation of
Officer, we fighting?
heading out for it. I'm here. Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
I'm gonna do this once and then we will go and do the story. I just want to try out M0W1. I gotta ask Astro #1 fan, do you play Star Rail? You do? Who's your favorite character? And then I want you to guess who mine is.
Let's keep this advantage. My one and only bubblegum.
The line is drawn.
E6 Firefly. That's insane. That's crazy.
Blazing arc.
Winning pieces now they're jumping. Leave it to me.
Or give a hint. I'm not good at giving hints.
The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens.
I'm terrible at giving hints. Art, can you give a hint? They have a sword. Which isn't much of a hint. I will say it's very vanilla. It's basic. It's a woman. It is in fact a woman. There are two characters. If I say that, okay, that's too close. That's too close. You would have been right. They're from 2.0. They're from 2.X rather. Was that better? They're like Miyabi and they're from 2.X. To me, that screams a single character. You're on the right track. Both of your guesses are she is Nihility. Or it is a Nihility character. Yes. She is hot. It's my favorite Hoyoverse character. I have every version of her and her signature weapon in every game. Mine is E6S1. I'm not so much a whale as to get S5. I want to though. I would love to get S5 someday. Maybe if I can go part-time with streaming, I'll S5 her like my second favorite as of right now that's in the game. My second favorite Star Rail character in the game currently is Kafka, and she is E2S1. Kafka was the character who got me to swipe. Ark remembers this. Iceland's is a great character. For Astra, this is what you want to run on her. You want to run Astral Voice or Moonlight, whatever the fuck. You want Moonlight 4-piece Moonlight Lullaby or 4-piece Astral Voice. You have E3 Robin? Nice. What server are you on? Yes and no. I do viewer polls. I've done them before, but I don't know how to go about doing it. Just because it's something that I don't know. Yeah. And this year I've been trying to kind of do my content. Here's my offer: E6 Sparksy polls. Are you serious? You're willing to let me do that? That yes, I will. If you're willing to entrust that to me, I would love to do that. I would like to say, now hear this. I'm knocking on wood. I'm pretty good at luck. Let me look at Yao Guang's. Here, let me pull them up for you real quick. Doop. Speaking of which, I gotta record this video. So E1 gives her doubles the punchlines taken into account for her ultimate and ignores defense for elation damage. E2 makes just buffs the team's damage. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I'm just gonna do this real quick. You know, since I'll just promote myself real quick to my chat. Is your stopping point? That's absurdly awesome. I'm jealous. I'm going E0 S1 for everybody except Yao Guang. Or not Yao Guang. For Yai. Evanesia. I'm E6 in Evanesia. I'm copying Eeks, and I've been saving my that 4-star currency stuff for polls. Nihilux, Nihilux is. I want her to be a Harmony character because everyone says she has to be Nihility. So, like, for the sake of Aha, make her fucking Harmony.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
Also, let me just do this real quick.
I can help you ward off misfortune.
Does Farina have to do with it? Because I know a lot of people started like obsessing over her once they found out, or once they heard Farina's voice actor was doing it. You would like your Sparsi Yao Guang polls done by you? That's awesome. I would be honored to do your polls. That would be really cool. I would love to do that for you. So when I do polls, I usually do them the night the banner, like the version comes out. So for example, like I'm Midwest, I'm in Central Standard Time in the United States. So for me, it's like 9. Dude, I'm a gotcha player. I love pulling. I usually end up skipping. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna skip a 10 pull if it's not rainbow. You do big pulls. When I'm doing polls on stream, which is basically the only time I pull, unless it's my alt account, my free to play alt account, I do my pulls off stream generally. But I usually do all my polls on the stream, so I like doing polls on the stream. But let me double check when. Sorry, I know I need to get into the story, but I'm just yapping, but I'm just trying to explain the timeline for everybody so everyone's understanding and we can kind of coordinate this poll session, these polls. So HSR 4.0 release date. I just want to see the time, like when it comes out. So it's going to be out Thursday. Right, Thursday. Yes, Thursday night. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you feeding my addiction. Are you Nefersimp? So, which I just want to ask so that I'm on the same page. Would you rather me do them on Friday? Also based simp, by the way. Or would you want me to do them when I do polls? Because like I could do polls. I could just not stream Thursday. It would kill me. I would be so impatient. But I can do your polls Friday. When would you want me to do them? Depending on your work schedule. Okay. All right. That's absolutely fine. Just let me know in the Discord. Just at me when you know. Because I would love to do that. Get your schedule tomorrow. All right. Sounds great. I would look forward to hearing from you then. Hearing from you about that then. That's actually really exciting. But all right, let's do the story. Because my polls are going to be short as hell because I built pity on Aglaya.
HDD database is complete. Redundant data cleanup progress is at 99.8%. Connection testing is now available.
Finally. If I hadn't seen Senior Yunhu sighing over the electricity bill lately, I would have thought Fairy had been asleep.
Oh,
these past few
really?
days.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you found somebody, and that someone is me.
Screening redundant data. Screening complete. Current
I like polling,
85.1%.
but I'm not like Cody girlies. They're actually hella cool. I hope that's the same. 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. Yuzuha. Yuzuha is great. I love Yuzuha. It's definitely worth it if you like anomaly characters.
Huh?
As an
Fairy say
anomaly
the
main
redundant
myself.
data was almost cleared? So why is it that after the connection test, it suddenly...
By the way,
Don't tell me...
my
I
wife
caused
texted
it.
me. You better not be spending money on somebody's account. I'm like, I'm only spending on mine. What do you mean?
Some of the HDD's calculation data from these hollows has become invalid.
What the
During
fuck?
connection test, the system automatically recalculated everything, resulting in redundant data.
That's
buildup.
diabolical, bro. That's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. She does pop up sometimes, and just a heads up, chat likes her more than me. Chat likes Mrs. Pond more than me. For the next Miyabi banner, great. Save for the character you like. That's, yeah. The closest I've ever felt to that was when I started Star Rail, and Ark remembers this because I was tweaking in the Discord. I made my account, and for some reason, Hoyoverse insists I live in Europe because it keeps trying to auto prompt me to Europe. But I didn't realize my main account was on the Europe server. So when I woke up the next day and I went to play some Star Rail. So I was like, oh, this is really fun. I went to play it. Why is it having me start over? I freaked the fuck out. Yes, absolutely. For which game, by the way?
This explanation sounds a lot more reasonable than me secretly stuffing redundant data into the HDD system. Seems like we won't be able to take any holo commissions today. So let's do something else for now. And since Gilded Carrot Day is right around the corner, nothing crazy should happen. Let's just relax for a while.
Wise, don't say things like that just yet. Every time someone says that, something major suddenly happens.
Yeah, if you're willing to send me your UID, I can pull it up and look.
It's Jane.
Good morning, managers. Are you two still in Wi-Fi these days?
I have no memory of ever telling you we were in Wi-Fi, but yes, Wise and I are still living at Swabian Temple for now.
Oh dear. Looks like my timing couldn't be worse.
Jane, you're a top-tier VIP member at the video store. You don't have to be polite with us. Just say what you need.
Alright then, I'll keep it short. If it works for you two, I'll stop by the video store tomorrow night. I have a special commission, issued by a certain rapidly rising individual from public security, and it needs to be delivered to Phaethon. It's a special case, so I'll need you both to coordinate quickly.
Shut the fuck up. I don't believe you. That what you chose to just lie. You typed that out and were like, I'm gonna lie.
Phaethon?
No, I'm kidding.
Why are you
I'll check.
all these things we've never discussed before?
I understand your concerns. To be honest, the client didn't tell me the reason for commissioning you two directly either.
I'm checking it.
But with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, there's been a string of
Gilded
intelligent
Carrot Day?
construct
What the hell is
citizens
that?
suddenly losing control throughout the city.
No, you're good. You're
Things
good. Don't worry
really
about
are
it, man.
urgent. And the client suspects it might be connected to some kind of illegal intelligent entity.
So public security's after an intelligent entity suspect. If I remember correctly, Fairy detected a high-level intelligence data entity in Log Spring. Could they be related?
I really thought we could just keep quietly playing our roles as refined video store managers and the loyal customer. But look at us, already talking about commissions.
All right, Belle. Put a pin in that. I'll come back in a second and I'll let it refresh, so I'll just do it all at once. Yeah. I'll come back and check it in just a moment. Probably getting judged. I promise I'm generally more, I joke about, like, if I'm like harshly judging, it's all in jest. I'm just joking. The most offended I've ever gotten was when somebody showed me a Kritka piece back in like 1.2, 1.3. Okay. Oh. Still not there. All right. E6. So like being E6 S1 already makes her so strong that like by the way, I was joking. I didn't actually think you were lying. It's just one of those like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, I've got a 50 CV piece. I hate saying CV. It makes me feel too like Genshin pilled. Hit rate is good. Check on Discord. Okay. I didn't think he was lying. I didn't think he was lying. Okay. But respectfully, fuck you. Yeah, no, absolutely. I did that. I have this one piece in Genshin from the little bit of Genshin I play. I have this one piece that I always show people. Respectfully, fuck you. But that's awesome. But ooh. Damn, that's crazy. That is insane. Like, I want to be like, yeah, you should be at 161 speed. But, like, it doesn't fucking matter. You know? Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna nitpick and be like, come on, you're at E6 S1 and you don't have 161 speed. Like that's me just nitpicking just to find something to criticize. That's me critiquing something for the sake of critiquing an E6 S1 Firefly saying, "Oh, you need 2.5 speed." E0 S1, E0 S1, sweet. Good speed. Good speed. Yeah, she's not even that bad. Like, she's not bad at all. What do her Eidolons do? Your Firefly has low attack. It's not nearly as bad. Like, it's not nearly as big of a deal. Yo, thank you to Theodos for subbing to the YouTube channel. I forgot I have YouTube alerts. I'm not sure if you're actually watching, but somebody subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, no, this isn't bad at all, honestly. I think getting the attack a little higher. I forget what she needs for attack, what the threshold is. It's 26. Okay. By the way, I just want to say, I appreciate Hoyoverse doing the thing right here, or what they do in Zenless, and I wish they would do it in other games, where it says here, I'll show you. It says here, up to a maximum when her attack reaches 3,500, the buff reaches its maximum. I wish they started doing that with all of their games, namely Star Rail, because Star Rail relies so much more on stats because it's a turn-based game. You can't skill check through bullshit at lower quality builds. But no, I think she's great. You're down 104 attack. It's one of those things where it's like at E6 S1, being short 2.33 attack and down 104 in attack is just a big fucking whoop. Like, who cares? You're at E6 S1. You're not consuming skill points. You're ignoring more defense. You're taking extra actions. Sure. Give me your UID for that. Oh, there she is. I like looking at characters. I do. Get her crit damage. I would say get her crit damage up for Thurda. She's bad, don't look. Just get her crit damage up. And get her attack up. But you also have this. I'm nice, but I'm not that nice. I'll look. So get her on 2-piece. Get her on the Izumo set. Yeah, get her a 2-piece Izumo set with attack. And honestly, I have attack ER on mine, I'm pretty sure. On my alt account. On the Izumo set. But my alt account is super unrelatable for stupid reasons. But thank you. I appreciate you liking me. I try my best to be chill and cool. Huh? Oh. There we go. Yo, Miyabi, or not me. What the fuck, Alice? Why did Miyabi come out? Right, yeah. Okay. I think yours is better than mine. What the fuck?
Thank you. What kind of fun job have you got me into this time? Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me?
Yeah, yours is better than mine. That's fucked up. Mine's all, my pieces are just ass, by the way. Like, My pieces are just ass. I have horrible luck with pieces lately. Wang, you have her M2. I'm jealous. I really was tempted to get her M2, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna save my guarantee. And you have her skin. I really wanted her skin. I really did. But I'm like, I ain't got that much money. Okay, crit damage 55. So you're overcapping a little bit. You wasted 100 euros. How much is that? 100 euros. Just 100 euros, you get 10. So I got some. That's not a waste in my opinion. I'm just saying. You could still get the skin. It's just not on sale. It was discounted before. Yeah. So like.
Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me?
So like this is on sale.
Really
it's 20% off.
Like in a dress-up game.
But then now it's $16.80
feel at ease with you
to get the skin. So it's not much more expensive, but it does add up when you know. Yeah, I didn't get those ones. I haven't spent that much on Zenless actually. But you're overcapping, and this is not a big deal because it's only 5%. But you're overcapping by 5.4% of crit rate, technically speaking. And your crit damage is really good too. Your attack is great too. Is good. So it's not bad at all. And Ghost, I will get to your account in just a second. Vivian. Right, yeah. I can't wait to see your Evelyn. Weeping Gemini, damn. That's cringe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not the rest of them. I'm pretty, you know what? My ZZZ account isn't great actually, because like look at this shit. Oh. Okay, context, I have her Wenjin. I'm not calling you poor. I'm not calling you poor. I swear to God. But okay, yeah, yours is really good though. I think for not having her Wenjin, it's actually really good. What the fuck? I'm not calling you poor. What are you even talking? That message is crazy. You're crazy for that. You're Evelyn. I love Evelyn. Okay, Astro #1 fan. Can we both agree? Even with, you know, no matter how buff Soldier 11 gets, Evelyn's just always going to be better in every metric. The mother? Yeah, she is. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop it. Ark, quit harassing me. I get it. I'm bad. I'm bad at the game. I get it. Shut up, Ark. But yeah, this is really good, actually. I'm not even trying to like compare whose is better. I just want to see how mine holds up to yours. Like I just want to see. Top 1%. Top 1% Vivian on Weeping Gemini. Shut up. I'm just terrified of that fun fact. Ours are like very close. What the hell? What are the chances? What are the chances we have the exact same crit damage? That's insane. That's so cool. What are the chances of that? That's awesome. That's cool. We twinning for real. Astra. Okay, what's this fun fact? I gotta know. At 1 pity. So like, wait, you did 1 pull and then another pull got it, or you were at 0 pity and then you did it once? Or that first pity at like 90, you got it. What's the threshold for Astra's buff? $38. Oh, your attack is really good. 0 pity. Shitty channel. Okay. All right. I'll check it out. Chisa. Who's Chisa? Who's Chisa? Oh, it's the one Japanese ass character. Okay, I have her. What the fuck? How did I forget that? Yeah, the scissor girl. Not sexual scissor. Just she uses a fucking scissors. Remember, I have her in her weapon and I still forgot who she was. By the way, I just want to shout out WUWA for giving us a free 10 pull. And then me getting that the Firefly equivalent. Check your Miyabi. M1, W1 based. Love to see it. Right. I forgot who she was, and I you don't like Miyabi? Really? Why is that? And that's not even like a dog. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely want to know. She's one of my favorite characters. Got a random M1. Yeah. Her M1's really good though. I'm just saying. I love it. All right, let's go over where here. Copy. All right, now we'll go over Ghost's account. Okay, you need to get that core F. Yeah, sure, go for it. Just if you want to, just post it in the Discord in the ZZZ channel. All right, here, let's look at this Miyabi. Oh no, it's on. Crit rate's honestly fine because you get an additional 50%, so you're at 98.2, but ideally get 50% crit rate. Crit damage is good, get it a little higher, but focus on maxing out her EX special attack, her ultimate, and her basic attack, and her core passive. Like max these out, and then just focus on. Yeah, no, it's again, I'm not criticizing, I'm not shaming anybody, I'm not build shaming anyone. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what could get improved. And Zhao. Okay, Zhao. Yeah, okay, this I'm not gonna touch it because she needs work. Yeah, she's a work in progress, and that's absolutely okay. And you know where you're going with her, I assume. So I trust. I would say get her 2-piece. Wait, what the fuck am I even running on Zhao before I even tell people? Oh, I'm running Proto Punk. But I should switch her over to Astral Voice. You'll probably want Astral Voice, 4-piece Astral Voice, 2-piece Yonkoi Summit. If you don't have Dial In, which I assume you don't. And then Abby. Yep. Okay. Yeah. These are just a lot of work in progresses. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. And discs take forever. So and the RNG just sucks. And my builds are not good or not great either. So I try my best not to. I never go into an account looking to make someone like to criticize somebody for having a bad build, because disc like relic farming fucking blows, dude. It's awful. And then, okay, fair enough. You know, I respect it. Lucy, kaboom you gotta kaboom the cannon on her. That's good. And your ambi is started. Okay, yeah, that's a good spot. Shut up. Shut up. Wait, it doesn't matter. Wait, it does matter. Let me just guys, don't look. Just don't look. Place a stainless firefly. I say go for it, and then try to get a little extra speed. You have E2 run mate. What the fuck does E2 run mate even do? I don't remember. I think you could. For certain content, I think you can get away with that. No! Damn it. No. Should have been your son. I'm sorry, man. That's fucked up. Go for, I say try to get, and that's something that somebody actually asked me. I made the mistake of checking a comment while I was streaming because I had to like force myself to not respond, like reply to it, because somebody asked me who they should pick from the selector. They commented on my video where I go over the selector that is coming out on the 5-star selector for Star Rail, and they're like, who should I pick? And I'm just like, good question. Oh, that's a good piece. I like that piece a lot. I don't even know if, I don't know if my attack was higher or my HP was higher before. That's a good piece. Holy shit. Coletta's really good, dude. Her buff caps at 28, right? Oh, I'm fine. I was worrying about something I was already overcapping. I'm dumb. Alright, let's look at this Jane Doe and then we'll get back to the story. It's a good thing I know what her stats, these stats are. Or I'd be like, huh? Okay, so your attack 440. Dude, your Jane is better than mine. That's makes me fucking sad, bro. Oh. 425 and 192. Yeah, I think yours is better than mine. Yeah. Shit, that's good. Good shit, man. Yours is good. No, it's not bad. Mine is not good because I need to replace these with Phaethon's Melody. Are you on 2-piece Phaethon's Melody? Green blues. Okay, yeah. So ours are. So even then, yours is better than mine. It's gonna drop. Chat, it's gonna drop. Right. Is this okay? This is good, right? Also, just extra context. Mine's M1. I got Mindscape 1, and I've got I got a second copy of her Wenjin. So the reason why you want to run 2-piece Phaethon's Melody is because Anomaly Mastery increases the damage Anomaly deals. So when you proc an Anomaly, it deals damage scaling off your Anomaly Mastery. Anomaly Proficiency is just how fast it applies it. Wait, what? Wait, oh, did I mix it up? No, okay, I mixed it up. Okay, you're right. I promise I'm an Anomaly main who knows what the fuck they're talking about, okay? I promise. But you want to be able to just like back to back apply disorder, because especially when it comes to yeah, exactly. So this isn't actually that bad, right, Ark? Like, we can agree that's not awful. Her attack just fucking tanked, I'm pretty sure. I think her attack only tanked because I went with physical damage. How much do I like it? Pretty sure that's lower than what I had before.
The ocean's got a
long
Tell me if
skin.
anything's wrong, okay? I'll give you a hand. Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
I do really like it. I'd probably say like 8 or 9, honestly.
I'll give you a hand.
But yeah,
The ocean's got a
this is just
kind of charm at night.
Jane is a struggle
Care to
bus
join
build
for
for
a
me.
walk?
Like, I want her on Phaethon's Melody. I just don't have the good enough pieces. Wait, right, what down? Yeah, it's just I don't have good enough pieces for Phaethon's Melody for these specific spots to replace them. And I'm pretty sure my Fanged Metal isn't in that much of a better place. Oh. I wouldn't write it down, but I appreciate you thinking of me. I do. It means a lot. Yeah, I don't have pieces that I can replace these with. This one I could actually... Not really, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Jane is just a work in progress. I like using her, so I do try to use her where I can. Oh, my controller fell asleep. But all right, now I think we're done with character builds, right? So let's get back to the story. That's a lot of pressure, man. like I said, I do really like the skin, but I don't like it enough where I want like that I'm gonna be like asking for it or anything, you know. I don't want somebody to feel like obligated or like that I'm like asking for it. Like I can get it eventually. Jokes on you, you're not asking. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just like I overthink everything, so I always am like trying to make sure that like I'm not asking. Like I'm like, oh, I really like this thing, but I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying that I really like it. Like it. Dude, I wish. I wish it were that easy, man. All right, I will be right back. I forgot to do the dishes, so give me like 5 minutes. I gotta do the dishes. In the meantime, I will farm my own content and I will play one of my videos. And it's gonna be awful. Not that, yeah, I know. I told my wife I would do the dishes and I forgot to do them. So if I don't do them, she will come home and kick my ass. Not literally, you know, like nothing at all bad, you know, actually bad. It's just she would be very upset and I don't want to. I want to follow through. All right, do we put the Yao Guang guide or the 5-star selector tier list? Which would you guys want? I'll do the Yangguang guide. I'll put the Yangguang guide on for you guys. Yao Guang is the first character of 4.0. The first character. There you go. I'll be right back. Elation. And the first character who I told. Yao Guang is a 5-star physical elation character whose kit is all about buffing and dealing elation damage with a hint of debuffing. Starting out with her not so basic attack, Whistle Bolt sings Joy. It's a blast type attack, dealing 90% of her attack to the main target and 30% of her attack to adjacent targets. It also gives 30 energy instead of the normal 20 for blast type basic attacks. Her skill, Decalite Unveils All, deploys a zone for 3 turns. Duration goes down at the start of Yao Guang's turns. This zone increases the elation of all ally units by 20% of Yao Guang's elation. It also grants 3 punchlines when using her basic attack or skill. Now this is where things get kinda goofy. When Yao Guang uses her ultimate, Hexagram of Feathered Fortune, she gains 5 punchlines. Aha will immediately take an extra turn, triggering an Aha Instant. Aha Instant is a new mechanic for the Path of Elation characters that allows them to use their elation skills and deal elation damage. This extra turn takes 20 punchlines into account. It's a fixed amount and doesn't matter if you have more or less. This extra turn will also not consume punchline, while also giving the team a 20% all-type res pen for 3 turns. During an Aha Instant, Yao Guang will use her elation skill, Let Thy Fortune Burst in Flames, to apply the Woe's Whisper to all enemies for 3 turns. Woe's Whisper increases damage enemies take by 16%. This also deals physical elation damage equal to 100% to all enemies. After the initial attack, Yao Guang will deal physical elation damage equal to 20% to a random target 5 times. For her talent, it's when she has Certified Banger. After allies use an attack, trigger the Great Boon effect, dealing 1 additional instance of 20% elation damage of the corresponding type, which is based on the allies' attack. So if they have fire, it'll deal fire damage. If it's quantum, it'll deal quantum elation damage. If a skill point was used for the attack, deal an additional instance of Great Boon. Additionally, if the character triggers Great Boon has lower elation than Yao Guang, the elation damage will scale off of her elation, not the allies. Great Boon does not count as using an attack. So the great thing to note about this talent for Great Boon, it doesn't matter if the character is an elation character or not. So you can still use her in non-elation teams, which is very important, which we'll get into that later in the video. It's very important to know when she comes out, and she's the only elation character we have access to. Now her technique. Upon entering battle, trigger her skill without using a skill point. While in team, destructible objects grant Fortune Pouch, which can gain up to 8 within a week. Now for her Ascension traces and stat bonuses, her A1, Amaze and Grace, when Yao Guang's speed is 120 or higher, increase her elation by 30%. Each point exceeding 120 speed further increases elation by 1%, capping at 200 excess speed. And then her A2, Poised and Sated, increases her crit damage by 60%. Ooh, that looks super scuffed. Also Holy shit. recovering 1 skill point after using elation. I zoomed in skill. too much with that.
Uh,
And then for her final Ascension trace, her A3, Felicity Ensemble. When Yao Guang gets Certified Banger, it increases the duration by 1 turn. And then you're gonna have to watch the rest of the video yourself. I just had to load the dishwasher with a little bit more stuff and then run it. So it wasn't even that much of a...
This guy and his party.
Fuck. I love when you close a YouTube video and it plays another one. All right, let's get into... Let's get back into the story.
Good morning, Senior Fufu. What's the fun news?
Shifu said that because of Xiaoguang, this year's lighting ceremony will be held at Phylum Heights. Instead of having Bangbu light the year light like before, this year's organizers want to invite us as guests to do it with our mystic techniques. And rumor has it,
that's pretty cool.
Cersei is making her comeback at this very ceremony. I've never
Cersei.
seen her perform live before.
Who's Cersei, guys?
Cersei? But she retired years ago. I know, right? So even though it's just a rumor, I'm super excited. Anyway, with something this big going down, there's no way I'm not bringing my precious juniors along. I came today to invite you both to light up the year light together. After all, the lighting ceremony's being broadcast citywide.
Apparently
so
2.8 will have S-rank Billy.
Don't have anything else going on, right?
Looks like we're going to disappoint you, Senior Fufu. Belle and I didn't really have anything special going on, but we just happened to receive an important commission. So we'll need to head back to 6th Street.
Do you really have to go back? When will you return? Every Gilded Carrot Day, Junior Yinhu always shows off his cooking skills. He even said that since you two are here this year, he'd add a couple extra dishes. It's not that I'm craving the food. I'm just feeling sorry for you two.
Sure, Fufu.
Judging by your faces, you're not changing your minds. But if you finish the commission early, be sure to come back to Swabian Temple around Gilded Carrot Day. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the lucky money from Shifu and all your seniors.
Lucky money.
I heard the lucky money in Wi-Fi usually amounts to only a few dozen Denny's.
Hey, Denny's or Denny's, bro.
You already looked into it beforehand?
That's crazy.
Progress update. Maintenance on the HDD system database is complete. Redundant data cleanup is at 87.4%.
If I'm remembering right, this cleanup progress looks the same as before we left Swabian Temple.
Notification. Unknown data interference detected. Cleanup progress is slower than expected. Background processing is recommended. To accelerate the process, consider activating full force mode.
Not full force mode.
In full force mode, all of my computing power is routed into a single dedicated thread. During that time, processing speed increases by 120%. Power and data usage will spike by 200%, and nearby users may experience some network disruption.
Run it in the background. Do it now.
Transferred to background processing.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I will plan your schedule. Based on past travel records from Master and Second Assistant, I have generated the following
Second
recommendations.
Assistant, bro. Can't get over that.
Of course, 18. Just hand me the tape. As a responsible video store manager, I'll head out right away.
Looks like Wise has already got plans before Jane arrives. In that case, Fairy, generate an exclusive leisure itinerary just for the assistant manager.
Roger that. Evaluating transportation options, event appeal, and other variables to generate a new plan. Confirm plan. 404 Lighthouse.
Huh? So my destination's still the same as Wise's? Fairy, we don't do that whole absolute fairness thing in our family.
During routine information filtering, I noticed a rise in online posts mentioning 404 Live Music and Angels of Delusion. It was a reasonable conclusion.
A reasonable conclusion. So when you said you were busy, you were actually keeping tabs on that little idol group from 404? Unlike me, I hardly have time to follow them at all.
Negative. The strongest AI assistant in New Eridu remains fully dedicated to the Master's commissions and has never been negligent.
All right, I'm just joking. But Fairy, you heard it too. Public security is searching for an illegal intelligent entity lurking in the city. So be careful, okay? Don't let them mistake you for one.
Fairy would never.
Well, don't scare Fairy. She's always careful, and we've already reported to Qingyi, so there shouldn't be any problem. That commission, it's probably just because they need Fairy's help. Besides, I think Fairy's recommendation is pretty good. Since we're free anyway, why don't we drop the tape 18 brought over off at 404 and check the place out while we're there?
I was getting used to seeing 404 empty all the time. Never thought they'd manage to open before Gilded Carrot Day.
I think we might
All right,
run
let's
into
see what they're
Suna and the
doing.
others if we go now.
Maybe. I wonder when we'll get to see them perform on stage.
I can't wait to see this part.
Why?
This part, I'm always excited for the little cutscene that shows
Over here
this.
is the drinks stand and rest area. This place is so hidden away, but it's a whole different world once you go
If I
downstairs.
ever do a Delulu team, include me in there. All right, I will, man. I will name you.
Turn heartbeats into tempo.
Is that Nangong's voice?
Make every step feel right as we go. La 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 la. Yeah, the music's back. No can do. It's almost Gilded Carrot Day. As they say, practice makes perfect.
Whoa. I love that.
I'm blacking out.
Fair.
Apologies, manager.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
If I
No worries.
Dude, that's me. That was me and my brother.
Found those records you were talking about. Oh. Well now, who exactly do we have here?
Sorry, managers. Letting you see things this chaotic is totally my failure as the leader of Angels of Delusion.
I need
Right,
that.
Nangong. It was
She better
your
be in.
failure.
She better be a character.
As compensation, allow us to offer you 2 extremely sought-after tickets to the Gilded Carrot Day special show for the Delulus.
The
This will
Delulu.
be Angels of Delusion's
Nah,
first
it's
live
just-
performance, and tickets are
Nah, I
practically
didn't.
impossible to get right now. That's right.
I had a
impossible to
bigger
get.
reaction to
Even though
Orchidia.
we,
I'm just
Angels
saying.
of Delusions, are hosting the show, we
But-
can give out tickets as we please.
MILFs just
But
hit
since
different
what
for me,
happened
okay?
just now was our fault, we'll be sure to have tickets sent to you later.
I see.
Plus, that was a
Well,
tame
then,
reaction.
Bill and I will
Ask
gladly
Art.
accept your kindness. It's the performance on the
There's
night
only
of
2
Gilded Carrot
characters that have broken
Wise?
me on
How are
stream.
you already in full-on holiday mode? What about that thing we were asked to handle?
Ah, so manager also has other business to attend to.
Yeah, there is still something we need to deal with, so we might not be able to make it on the night of Gilded Carrot Day.
Aw, our tickets were returned so fast. I knew it. Bragging about how our tickets are impossible to get wasn't gonna work at all. Nobody wants them, even though they're free. I knew Nangong's lies never hold up long, but not this quick.
Right.
Nothing we can do, I guess. We can't hold up the manager's work.
Oh man, what do we do?
Wait a second. If everything goes smoothly, we should be able to wrap it up before Gilded Carrot Day. Maybe we can still make it to the show, right?
Belle already surrendered. What else can I even say at this point? Since Belle's all for it, we'll try our best to make it.
MC has so many.
Oh, nice. Now your show's one step closer to being impossible to get.
I've been wondering.
I like Cecilia.
Is this
I'm just
their
saying.
instructor?
Something about her.
She looks a bit like someone I know. But if it really was Lady Cersei, how could everyone stay so calm? Never mind. I'll just pretend it's a coincidence.
Ah, right. I forgot. Miss Cecilia hasn't met you guys yet. This is Belle, and this is Wise. They run the video store down the street called Random Play. They've helped us out before, and their store's doing pretty well too. The number of visitors they get just barely surpasses what we get on our fan page. Nangong! That's a little rude.
Belle and I have been away, so the Bangbu have been running the video store. And yeah, business slowed down. And that still slightly surpasses your fan page?
Turns out everyone here is equally rude.
I feel so bad for Sana. She's so depressed.
Wise already know what we're like.
So, can a barely noticed group like us with fewer fans than a niche video store seriously host a show?
Niche video store, huh? In a way, I guess that means you're acknowledging our taste. And our membership isn't exactly small, right?
That's right. And our members really trust us. One loyal member even topped up 500,000 Denny's in one go.
Well, damn.
500,000 Denny's? Oh, with that kind of money, we could finish all the stage setup and promo materials for the show.
All of that would only cost 500,000 Denny's.
Well, we didn't even add any costumes or promotion. It's the only way we can save money.
If ticket sales go smoothly, the funds for preparing the show shouldn't be a problem, right?
But will our tickets really sell? Just
I
like
believe.
mentioned, this is our first ever in-person performance. If we fail, Angels of Delusion will be stuck on our online page, posting videos every day while counting a handful of views. I don't want that.
Sana, I relate to that, but you gotta keep going. You just gotta keep pushing through.
Some feedback too?
Belle and I probably can't offer much advice on the music, but we're really interested in Suna's new song. Could we have the honor of hearing the demo?
That song? It's still just an early draft.
Aw, but it's so good. Nangong didn't even get through the whole song.
Suna, let us listen. Okay. I need to make some preparations. I can't embarrass myself in front of the manager. Miss Cecilia, could you take a listen to this part for me?
Suna's still getting ready. Nangong and Arya seem to be chatting about something. I'll go listen to them.
Sana, get out of the way. Damn it. For the shot.
We've already made it this far. You two can't back down now. Besides, this is advice from the wishing sprite we're talking about.
I know. I'm really looking forward to finishing the show with everyone. It's just, I'm a little worried. Huh? Manager?
Arya, you seemed a bit troubled just now, so I came to see if you needed any help. After all, as the manager, I've picked up quite a bit of experience running Random Play, so I can offer a few pointers on selling tickets as well.
Says the manager who's never worked the front desk and leaves tape sorting and restocking to me. If we're talking about why business has been slow lately, you really owe 18 an apology-wise.
Damn.
Wow. I
That was
always thought the
aggressive.
little issues Angels of Delusion had were just because the three of us spent so much time together. Cause, you know, a little friction is hard to avoid. But now that I see it, a duo doesn't seem all that harmonious either.
It's not that we don't get along. It's just that Suna and I, need some encouragement from time to time.
Alright. Well, since the manager's trying so hard to help, why don't you just tell them what you're worried about, Arya?
Honestly, it's just that we've never performed in front of a live audience before. We've only ever posted videos online. A live performance means being up close with our fans. Just like this. Face to face, seeing each other
Dude, I
clearly.
get that. I'm shy as hell too.
You're a natural performer, Arya, and I'm sure you'll look pretty up on stage. Are you feeling a bit worried because you've never done a live show before?
No, I'm not that great. What I mean is, sometimes I really do doubt whether I'm someone who can stand on stage in front of everyone.
Arya!
Bass singer.
I'm just overthinking it.
Oh,
Like
believe
in
me,
general.
if even you don't have the confidence to get up on stage, what's poor Suna supposed to do? After all, even if no one's seen you in person, everyone's heard your voice.
Now that you put it that way,
I'd probably say
ever since we first met Arya, I've felt like her voice sounded really familiar.
It really sounds like that singer who used to be the talk of the whole city, right?
I think my favorite singer of like a band would probably be Ronnie Radke from Falling Universe. Even if you don't like him as a person, I still think it is a reasonable thing to say he's incredibly talented and can and has done a wide variety of different styles, from like rock, punk, screamo stuff to like country. He's done rap. He's done like reimagined versions of his some of his songs that are slow and more like orchestra-y, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. And just, I think he's just a really good singer. Yes, I do. I love Yasobi.
That was a long time ago. And back then, I wasn't even... Anyway, let's go see how Suna's doing. I really want to hear the rest of that song.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, I like them all a lot, like the same. It's really hard for me to pick one because I genuinely just put the playlist on and I just hit shuffle, and I can't think of one off the top of my head at the moment. I'd have to go through like their songs. That's a good one. That is a really good one. I think One OK Rock is a really great band too. Their music is incredible as well. I love their music. Rhythm time. All right, have a good sleep, Astro fan. I appreciate you hanging out and coming by. I look forward to seeing you there for the 4.0 stream and polls. And have a great rest of your time. Do I have a streaming schedule? Not officially, but I generally do, like, because of my work schedule. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I stream during the day usually. And then Friday, Saturday, Monday, I stream at night for just a little bit because I work till 9 p.m. So then I'm usually pretty tired by the time I stream. But it's usually 9 a.m. Central Standard Time when I stream during the day. And I'll post my plans for Thursday and Friday in the Discord, so keep an eye out for that because I'll post that in the schedule channel that I have there. That sounds good. I look forward to seeing you there, man. Bye. Buttons on the left side of the controller to hit the blue left note.
Falling into
Oh.
Delusion Field.
The little thing is cute at the bottom. I wish there was more to it than that, but is Cecilia a siren by chance? A siren thyron? Alright, I think we're actually gonna end it here. I know it was an extremely short stream, but I'm gonna take some time tonight to the rest of the day to edit my Sparksy guide video and record another video kind of like for poll plan, like a poll recommendation for 4.0, or just plan out the rest of the week for schedule, like for streaming. Tomorrow I'll be live 9 a.m. CST to stream this, and I will finish it tomorrow for sure. Actually, we'll finally get to it because I need to get as much done in Zenless as possible so I can play 4.x and not have to worry about time crunching Zenless. But all right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for everyone hanging out and coming by. I appreciate you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.